It is time for the Nebraska Dairy Update. I'm Chad Moyer. On today's program, we're talking about Midwest Dairy at the Nebraska State Fair. Here to tell us about that, Farmer Relations Manager in Nebraska, Tracy Behnken, and also Ashley Larson. She is a Manager of Programs and Partnerships here in Nebraska. Ashley, we're going to start with you, and maybe if you would, kind of lay the foundation. Tell us what sort of a presence does Midwest Dairy have at the Nebraska State Fair this year?
Yeah, thanks so much, Chad, for having us. We're excited to be at the Nebraska State Fair. Midwest Dairy takes the opportunity to bring dairy to unexpected places. Our goal is to meet consumers where they're at and to share the sustainable nutrition story of dairy through different opportunities at this year's fair. Midwest Dairy strives to increase the dairy presence, to reach consumers, and to grow trust in dairy with a large variety of activations. This year's Nebraska State Fair theme is Showcase Your Fair Face, and Midwest Dairy has extended the dairy message with Just Say Cheese.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the things that are going on at the State Fair. Tracy, bring you into the conversation. Tell me, usually there are milking demonstrations. Are they happening again this year, Tracy?
Oh, for sure, Chad. Back by popular demand, the milking demonstrations are coming back. So, yeah, the Moo Crew out of southeast Nebraska, that includes Don and Jane Esau, Roger Hendricks, Todd and Wendy Hendricks, and Sue Bishop. They take care of the dairy cattle that are on display during the duration of fair. There'll be cows available from several different breeds on display, and they are located in the northeast corner of the Tom Dinsdale Auto Cattle Barn. During the demonstrations, there'll be opportunity for any consumers that are there to have dialogue with the Moo Crew and receive some nice dairy swag and coupons for the dairy ice cream parlor. To highlight the dairy story, the ice cream coupons include scan codes that will direct consumers to the Undeniably Dairy site for more information about health benefits of dairy. The milking demos take place in the east side of the Tom Dinsdale Auto Cattle Barn. In addition, there'll be plenty of Undeniably Dairy messaging located near the dairy cattle display. Fairgoers will have the opportunity to visit more with the Moo Crew and hear and see a variety of dairy messaging through signage that will be scattered throughout the dairy cattle area the duration of the fair.
All right, Ashley, back to you for a few minutes here. Talking about those cooking demonstrations, kind of a popular event. Are they coming back?
Yes, absolutely. Yep, we're coming back. Chef Nader from Billy's Restaurant in Lincoln is returning to the demonstration kitchen in the Raising Nebraska building. Chef Nader will be showing off his culinary skills on the second weekend of the fair, and he'll be on stage Saturday, August 30th from 1 to 2 p.m. and 2 to 3 p.m., and then back again on Sunday, August 31st at those same times, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3.
All right, always great to see Chef Nader. He puts on quite the performance. Now, something else that happens at State Fair, Nebraska's largest classroom. Tell me a little bit about that and how dairy farmers are involved in that, Ashley.
Yeah, so we've been involved in that the last few years, but this year there are nearly 3,000 students registered to attend Nebraska's largest classroom the days during the State Fair. And during the 3 days that this event is held, Midwest Dairy farmers and then the staff will be at the dairy exhibit in the Raising Nebraska building, where they will engage with the students and share the sustainable nutrition story of dairy. A bonus for the students is that they receive a fresh cold milk while taking part in the dairy presentation. The milk is provided by Highland Dairy, who also partners with the Nebraska State Fair.
All right, very good. Tracy, let's wrap up with you and a leadership opportunity that Midwest Dairy is doing out at the State Fair. Tell me a little bit about that. What's that about?
Yeah, it's a little more creating advocates and developing leaders at the same time. We provide the 4-H and FFA Dairy Contest Award Ceremony and Dairy Exhibitor Reception. It gives Midwest Dairy a chance to interact with the dairy farmers and dairy advocates to share the checkoff efforts and working to build checkoff advocates as part of our strategic plan. This year, Midwest Dairy is inviting the Nebraska State Fair dairy cattle exhibitors and the 4-H and FFA Dairy Contest participants to enjoy refreshing milk from the new Midwest Dairy Milk Break tent. Tent will be available especially and exclusively for the exhibitors and contestants and will be located in the dairy cattle exhibit area. Special thanks goes to our partner Highland Dairy for providing the milk that is stocked in the tent. I would like to also give a shout out to the Nebraska Dairy Ambassadors who will be helping with these exhibitor events and opportunities. And just a reminder, throughout the 11 days of Nebraska State Fair, there'll be plenty of opportunities to highlight dairy. One example was creating a volunteer and youth show exhibitor t-shirt that includes the Nebraska State Fair 2025 theme of Showcase Your Fair Face with an extended dairy message of Just Say Cheese. Again, Midwest Dairy is excited to bring dairy to life during the 2025 Nebraska State Fair. Consider showcasing your fair face and just saying cheese at this year's fair.
Tracy Behnken, Farmer Relations Manager here in Nebraska, and Ashley Larson, a Manager of Programs and Partnerships in Nebraska, telling us Midwest Dairy and their involvement in the Nebraska State Fair. That's this week's Nebraska Dairy Update. Chad Moyer reporting.